Hey YouTube, what's up? So today's video is going to be like a quick get ready with me, and we'll just talk about healing your inner child and how like I take steps to heal my inner child and the things that I do. And yeah, I just wanted to make this like a fun video for the girls. So if you're in a bit of a slump, like you've been through a bit of trauma but you're trying to come out the other side, you're trying to heal, obviously this is the place for you guys. And yeah, let's just do our makeup and chill and chat. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with just correcting my skin. So I just wanted to make this video so we can kind of have like a little girly catch up. Like a lot of my new subscribers can obviously get to know me a little bit better, because I've had like quite a few new subscribers. And yeah, I thought we'd get ready together. If you guys are busy, it's the weekend, so I don't think it's going to be the weekend one up, but it's going to be a Wednesday, so girl, what are you talking about? But yeah guys, I'm just correcting around my mouth and under my eyes, because you know, like brown girl problems in it. And now that I've gotten older and I'm 28, I just feel like my under eyes have gotten so much worse. Now this camera does me justice, because I don't know what, it's not really showing the worst of it, but they're very much there, they're very much hollow, so we obviously need to go in and just correct that. So with my corrector, I just use like a foundation that has like an orange tint to it, because there's so many like rubbish foundations, but like the ones that I bought that were rubbish, that were like orangey, too orangey for my skin, because I'm very much a yellow, like warm olive undertone. So yeah, like that's obviously not going to work for my actual skin tone, so I just use it as a corrector. So obviously guys, don't waste the products and things that you have. Even if you feel like they don't work, they might work for something else. So yeah, a little tip there. Cool, so let's blend this out. So let's get to the topic at hand. Like what I wanted to actually talk about was this healing journey that I'm on, and that I think a lot of women are nowadays, because a lot of women now are like living alone, with partners, without partners, it doesn't really matter. They're kind of living alone, they're not really worrying about the next guy. And yeah, even though I'm married, like I am on my own a lot of the time, like whether because I'm working or because he's working or whatever. So I wanted to kind of like go on this healing journey, because obviously your girl's been through a lot of trauma to get here. Obviously I have been married for like about 2 years now, but obviously my family after my marriage, they weren't like happy with it for some reason after we got married. So yeah, I feel like the men in my family, because I'm brown, the men in my family weren't really happy about the fact that I married outside of my culture. So they like caused a lot of trauma, a lot of like racism towards my partner that I felt very guilty about. And yeah, just like when I moved out, I just realized that I have a lot of like trauma that's been built up. So I'm just kind of like, I really want to tackle that. And it's so much easier tackling this stuff like when you're by yourself and when you're not doing too much, you know. Okay guys, I've got a tan, like I'm tanning. You guys, again, you might not be able to see it on this camera, but I'm tanned and your girl is enjoying it. But that basically means that my concealer and my foundation shades need to kind of switch up a little bit, which I haven't had time to do. So hopefully the color corrector helps a little bit. So I'm still gonna use my NARS foundation because I'm a NARS stan, but I've got other concealer. So I've got the NARS, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. Should we test it out? Let's just test it out. And I'm gonna need to go on a massive makeup haul, because I just feel like a lot of the stuff I have doesn't match my skin tone anymore, and all these other things. You know what, it's a little bit dark, but I feel like we can work with it, so it's absolutely fine. And guys, how I put on my concealer, like if you have a lot of lines under your eyes, or if your eyes are hollow or whatever, always put your concealer lower. Like don't put it all the way up to like your under eyes, because then you're going to crease. So just kind of put it on slightly below and then let it set, blend it out, and then your under eyes are going to look flawless, trust me. And obviously we'll set it as well, and I'll show you how I set that. Guys, this is the cheapest concealer I've ever bought, but it is so good. It is the MUA Pro Base Concealer in the shade 13. This is my holy grail. Like this is my everyday concealer, like, and it just gives that brightness as well. But again, I'm keeping it below, so yep. I know you're probably thinking, Sana, why are you doing concealer before your foundation? It's because I don't like to like pack on the product. I just like to keep my skin looking light and fresh, but full coverage at the same time, rather than layering, because my skin gets cakey very quickly. So if you feel like your skin gets cakey very quickly, Like, you don't need to put foundation everywhere all around your face and then concealer on top of that. Like, you can layer, but you can just, you'll see what I'm gonna do. While that is setting, I'm gonna use the P. Louise blush in Legally Pink. Put that on our cheeks. And again, with blush, you kind of want to keep it above. Like, I like to look snatched. I don't like to look like my cheeks are very big because I have very big cheeks anyway. So I like to just keep it on the edge, because you know the girls are loving the kind of pink concealer as well. So I do like to kind of get it into my concealer when I blend it out. And then this is a Maybelline lipstick that I have that I like to use as a blush. Again, girls, you can just literally use whatever you have like in your makeup bag. You don't always need to go out and buy new makeup. But yeah, this lipstick is Superstay Matte Ink, shade 14, Solo List. So I use that to kind of make my blush kind of purple, because if you've got tan skin, purple blush is just chef's kiss. Now first I'm going in with like a brush to blend it out, and then later on I will go in and blend it in with a beauty blender, just so it kind of, you know, like soaks in and sinks in. But yeah, honestly guys, firstly, wearing makeup makes me feel so much better. Like, it literally, when I was at my worst, it literally helped me get out of bed and literally get to work when there was days I didn't want to. And listen, not every day can we take mental health days at work. Obviously right now I have annual leave, so I'm very, very happy. But yeah, this is what the blush is looking like. Very neat, very cute. We're gonna blend that out, but let's blend out some of the concealer first. I have quite a small forehead, so I like to put a little bit in concealer to just let it glow. Do you see the tan? The tan is really giving, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, let's blend out this concealer. See, that's what I mean. That looks so good. You guys are here so I can give you some tips and tricks to obviously heal your inner child. Like, what do I do? When people say heal your inner child, like, it's giving like psychology, and a lot of people are kind of like, well, what does that even mean, like to heal your inner child? And for me, it basically means like, obviously, if you're trying to go on that journey to heal your inner child, you have to kind of look back and think like, okay, what are the things that I missed out on that I never got to do? What are some of the things that I look back at and I'm like, oh, you know what, I love doing that, why did I stop? A lot of us stop doing the things that we like because we're going through trauma, we're going through like horrible things, so you're kind of trying to deal with that, so then you forget about all the things that kind of made you happy and all of that good stuff. For me, like when I was growing up, I was like a bit of a, not a tomboy per se, but I like sports. I used to run track, and I love books and like films and movies. I still am a big Harry Potter fan. I love fantasy, the type of thing that I'm into. So now I'm going through this healing journey. I'm like, okay, cool, I need to incorporate that back in. I just do all the things that like I love to do, you know. Guys, blend out this concealer. Yeah, look, that's so much brighter. That's basically what I wanted. So if the NYX concealer was lighter, like, I'm sure it would have given that. So now I'm going to get my foundation, and I'm basically just going to put it in areas where, so like here underneath the blush, slightly around my mouth, a little bit around my nose, and just a tiny bit on my forehead. Like, I don't put a lot of foundation on at all. And it's literally been like 30 degrees in the UK. So yeah, I've been chilling out on the makeup a little bit, but you know what, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of makeup and just, I don't know, feel good about yourself. So let's talk about some of my favorite reads that I have read so far this year while I have been on this quote-unquote healing journey, like trying to heal my inner child and all that good stuff. Now obviously, if you're a British girl, you already know like we all kind of grew up reading Jacqueline Wilson, Harry Potter, the fairy books. So when I was a kid, that's the type of books that I liked, like fantasy, and all of that. But as I've been getting a bit older, I have been enjoying a lot more thriller books. So some of the thriller books that I really, really like is, obviously right now I'm reading Gone Girl. I watched the movie, but I never read the book, so I thought, oh, okay, like I'll read the book. And then I really, really like the Freida McFadden series. That has been amazing. Last year, I think last April, before I left London, like that's what I was reading. I was reading it like crazy. It was one of my favorite books. I loved it. Her style of writing is just amazing. So I was reading a lot of Freida McFadden books, like to get into a bit of thriller, because it just kind of like takes you out of your zone and puts you in this other world, which like I know people are like, nah, that's unrealistic, but it's just fun, man. It's just fun. So, and then obviously I really do enjoy like fantasy and romance books. So I basically started with reading Mortal Instruments when I was in secondary school, and then when I left I kind of just like forgot about it a little bit. I was like, I'm not really like into reading anymore, because I was just interested in other things, as you do as a teenager. And obviously recently I read Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas. So I read that whole series, and that just like, I was like, okay, cool, I need to get back into reading, because these authors have me in a chokehold. So I was like, okay, cool, let me get back into that. And then right now I'm currently reading, let me show you, Iron Flame. I just finished Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. Guys, if you like fantasy books, or if you like any type of books, just trust me, it's literally fire. Like I would super recommend reading books like that, like if you just like to read. So my Laura Mercier ran out, so I think I'm actually, now that that's run out, I'm probably gonna go and get the Huda Beauty one, because everyone's always raved about that, and I need to update my makeup kit. Doing these get ready with me's and stuff, it just reminds me of like 2016 to 2018 like YouTube. It's just giving me so much nostalgia. So I'm just living out my best life, living out my dream of being a YouTuber slash influencer. Let's make it happen, guys. Let's make it happen. Really got to set my face today like everywhere, because like I said, it's been warm in the UK. Like today is not going to be 30 degrees, but it's going to be like 25. Now one thing you know about UK heat, the reason why people complain about it so much is because the UK is never prepared for the heat. Like we don't have aircons. We don't have aircon in the UK ever, like unless you go to certain shops, but even then only certain shops will have it. Like I'll go into like my local like B&M, and bro, they do not have aircon. They don't even know what aircon is. It's actually mad. Okay guys, my skin is not looking good right now, but we're just gonna set the whole face regardless. You guys, and just another way like I want to heal my inner child is by just getting into like watching nostalgic movies. So like I said, for me, I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I like fantasy books, so there's like a lot more movies coming out about that. Like even like the Fourth Wing books, obviously she's coming out, well, Michael B. Jordan will be coming out with a series about it, or like a movie, I don't know, but one or the other. So those are the type of things that I want to feel excited for. Like obviously if you're going through the same thing, then like if you like concerts or if you like other things, then you need to go and do that, because firstly, life is too short. Life is way too short, and you need to just do what makes you happy within your means. Oh shoot, I forgot to do my eyebrows. Okay, let's do that next. I should do these eyebrows next. Okay guys, this is my holy grail. This is why I have not actually gone out to laminate my brows, because this product, the L'Oreal Brow 24-hour brow lamination, is so good. Now I'm running out of it, so if it doesn't work properly, it doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just gonna go in and do my brows just lightly today. My brows are looking crazy, bro. Like they need to be done. Look at this hairy mess. But I will be laminating my brows soon, because even though this product is good, your girl works, she cooks, she cleans, do you understand? So I need something quick and easy, so I will be laminating my brows very soon. So what I do is I put the product through it, and then I slick it up, and then I'm going to let it sit there and set while I do the other one. Just brush it all the way through, make sure all the hairs get product, and then just slick it up. Now I'm not doing this because obviously I know this is like re-trending, because Huda from Love Island, like she does her brows like this, but that's not why I do it. I've been doing it for a hot sec now, just because sometimes I feel like if I haven't done my brows, they're falling off my face basically, and you can't see a lot of my eyelids. What I mean is you can't see a lot of my eyelid space, so yeah, that is a problem. Okay, they're not slicking properly from the front, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like I said, a little bit more natural today. I'm not gonna go in too crazy, because you don't do your brows, they're not gonna look perfect. So I haven't done them, so I can't expect them to be super perfect. yeah, so books, movies, obviously, like, I'm very blessed, I'm very lucky that I'm in a relationship, so I get to have like date nights and stuff, so I get to go out like with my husband. So obviously a lot of people don't know, but I don't live in my hometown anymore, and I don't get to see my friends as often as I would like. Now I know what you're saying, like, Sana, you should be making friends. I totally agree with you, but I am very much a homebody, so if it ain't the people that I know, then I probably like won't go out and find it. But yeah, I'm gonna just bronze up my face with the Morphe bronzing palette. It's my favorite palette, but I'm not gonna lie, I've dropped it so many times, it's fully broken. Like the mirror that came with it is broke, the highlighter part is broke, and the brightener part is broke. So I know, very ratchet, very girl of me. But guys, if I still have product, I'm still gonna use it. Like, if it's my favorite, I'm not gonna throw it away just because it's broken, you know? Look at that forehead, give me some sun-kissed bronzer. I can't lie, guys, bronzer's never gonna go out of fashion for me. Like, blush can go in and out of fashion, like, I'm not bothered, but bronzer, I have to keep the bronzer going. And the nose contour, like, I have to contour my nose.
It was at this moment that she knew she fucked up.
What the oh my god. Okay, so I don't know what happened to the rest of the clips of this video, but that's it really. I just did my eyes and my lips, and yeah, I just gathered together the rest of the palette and just put it away. But yeah, that's a look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have, then please do like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.